Hey, you guys, get ready for another real adventure. I'm with the president of Guatemala. You have a wonderful, wonderful country, and I'm honored to be here. Folks, it's one of those days you're never gonna forget.
私はダスティンです from Real Adventures in Guatemala. はじめまして、どうぞよろしくお願いします. Get ready for another real adventure.
State pronti alla nuova avventura italiana del miglior golf di Guatemala.
Welcome to Guatemala. Prepárate para una aventura real.
Get ready for another real freaky adventure.
Hey guys, from Guatemala, Antigua, get ready for another real adventure.
We're about to get on the helicopter and go out and check out the volcanoes, take a cruise around. If you want to get a look at these volcanoes, the helicopter is a great way to do it.
What's up? Dude, here we are, man. Ignition time. Bell 407, we're going to the top, brother. Checking the hotel, or checking the volcanoes out, checking the golf course out. But more than anything, I'm just having a good time. Got my camera, and I'm going for a helicopter ride, dude. We're in Guatemala, having a blast. Y'all get ready for another real adventure. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. We are here aboard the Bell 407 here in Guatemala. Please fasten your seatbelts and get ready for another real adventure. I'd been to a lot of Central American countries before. I'd never seen volcanoes like that. I'd obviously never seen a volcano erupting like that. And then to be in a helicopter with no doors on it and a very loose-fitting seatbelt and having it erupt right in front of my face whenever I'm holding my camera, it was amazing. Hey boys, get ready for another real adventure, dude. We're in a helicopter way up there. We're looking at the volcano. I'm like way high enough right now, and if they don't go any higher, I'm gonna be happy. I am freezing, dude. It's cold as all get out. And I'm stinking scared to death. Hanging on to this thing like a squirrel monkey. I was honestly one of the most nervous times I've ever been in the air. Normally flying, no big deal. I'll jump out of an airplane with a parachute, whatever, I don't care. But I was quite nervous, man, and I felt like a little girl. That thing is going off. I knew we shouldn't be up there that high. The thing's about to blow its top, dude. Volcano's like, let's get ready for another real adventure. Oh.
It's crazy. We stopped on these logs and Rob jumped in and we've been picking away. Got a box full of dolphin, bring back to the resort and cook them up for dinner. And there's all kinds of bait here, so the mates are feverishly putting on some sabiki rigs. We're gonna load up our live well, so we have some pitch baits. And there's this turtle over here. Rob's about to touch it. Look at him, he's petting this turtle. He's videoing and petting a turtle. It's just incredible. I mean, every minute that goes by out here off the coast of Guatemala, we see something just that much cooler. Oh, words escape me, you guys. It's just awesome, just awesome.
Oh my gosh. Holy mackerel, you guys. This is incredible. I am totally worn out right now, but I just saw some of the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life in the water. I've been in the water for like the past hour and a half or so. I started off on a log. It was incredible, dude. I had like maybe 60 or 70 rainbow runners just eating all around the log, just coming up eating all these little white baits. I had dolphin coming in. I had this one dolphin come in and turn all brown and barred up, dark blue on the top and green with brown stripes. I've seen hundreds of dolphin. I've seen piles and piles of rainbow runners. Then I come to the second log. There's a turtle. I don't know what kind of turtle this is, but he's just hanging out. Let me pet him on the head, scratch his chin. He's like picking his head up for me, petting the turtle. These animals are just incredible, dude. I really expected to see a billfish, but I never did. Thousands and thousands of blue runners, goggle eyes, rainbow runners, triple tails, turtles. The water is just full of life.
Yeah, look it out!
Stop it right there! Don't bring it any closer! Stop it right
That fish was so hot.
There you go. You just got 8, Gary.
Oh my gosh, this is just crazy. Crazy fishing. I got sand coach out on my first one.
Good, we got him on.
Unbelievable. Good double, Carrie. That fish was so hot. He was lit up so blue up on that teaser. It was unbelievable. My guy's right here under the boat, Cap. All right, that's a caught fish right there. Look at that. Beautiful sailfish. He's going to swim away fine. He circle hooks right in the corner of his mouth. We'll go over and get Carrie's fish here and see if we can't capitalize on this double. Wow. Pretty work, Cappy. That fish was so lit up on that teaser. I mean, it was just iridescent. His whole tail was just lit up blue.
He really wanted it, didn't he?
Yeah, you think? Being here in Guatemala is such a treat, you know. It's such an awesome country. The people are so nice. Couldn't ask for a better operation with the Pacific Fins program, with the beautiful lodge, awesome accommodations, and great boats, great crews, great, awesome tackle. Can't say enough about it.
Oh, yes.
Nice work, Carrie. Nice work. You step back, let the mate get a wrap on that. You got your wind on there. Nice, caught fish.
Right here. Yeah, look up.
We had to work for that.
We had to work for that one,
I
honey.
sat there, I played that fish way to the back, then I brought it up in the middle of the spread, then I brought it up close, and then you were on top of me, and I was getting aggravated with you because you were getting in my way, and I was like, wait a minute.
And then boom, there was the second fish that popped up. Might have been a third fish there.
I heard Robert scream blue marlin. I threw my food and ran, but it obviously wasn't a blue marlin.
Nice work.
Doubleheader in Guatemala.
Don't get much better than that, does it? Well, I thought that was a lure you wanted out.
This is a weapon. This is not a lure. This is a weapon. Highly dangerous.
What do we got out there now?
And that thing is, he's been pulling the same lures for 3 years, caught about 50,000 fish on him. And he's so cool that, you know, we were messing around at the pool last night talking about my lure. You know, I fish this lure everywhere we go. This old grandpa, my star lure, Daryl Lee made for me. And we were messing around. I was wearing it in my hat, you know, like this. Just sort of messing around, and he said, hey, go ahead and put it on the flat line. So for the first time in 3 years, let's let Grandpa go fishing with Captain Ron Hamlin.
This'll do it. We'll raise one now.
Okay, when I was upstairs talking with Captain Ron, we basically have a sail fishing teaser spread out right now. And what it is it's 3 teasers. This is the flatline teaser, which is Grandpa. And then we have our we have our rigger teaser, which is the longest teaser. And then he's running a bridge teaser from up top. And that's the shortest teaser here. So what happens is everything's on the left-hand side right now. Rob is over on the right-hand side with his fly. If the fish comes up, like let's say he comes up on this flat line right here. You're gonna pick the flat line up. He'll clear the inside teaser. Once he's hot on the teaser, I'll start cranking, bring the fish right up in the spread, right to where you can cast to him. Pop the teaser out of the water, and whenever I pop the teaser out of the water, the fish is gonna be looking. You replace the teaser with a fly, whoa, eats it, come tight on the fish. All my experience of fly fishing, you just basically hook the fish with a straight rod, tighten up, put a bend in it, he goes crazy, and you stay close with the boat. Let's say this bridge teaser or the rigger teaser gets hit, everything inside of it you clear. You want the fish just keyed in on one teaser. The mate will grab the teaser rod just like the flatline teaser, run over, bring the fish in, bring the fish in, bring the fish in. You want the teaser right in front of him. He'll be hot on it. Get it out of the way, place with the fly, got the fish on.
Got him on the fly, man. It's been a long day. We've been really trying to get Rob a shot here on this fly, and gosh, you gotta love that. That fish came up, got the bite. Captain Ronnie actually went forward, which was beautiful there, and helped him set the hook on that. That was awesome. Look at this fish. He's stung. He's jumping like a crazy man. All right.
You know, Rob Newton is the owner of Pacific Fins. He's done an amazing, amazing job down there. Obviously, he's built the place into an empire, a wonderful fishing heaven. And I'm in conversation with him one day, and he says, you know, I've never caught a sailfish on a fly. I was like, say what? Well, tomorrow, brother, we're not doing anything until you catch a sailfish on the fly. Well, he was like, no, I don't want to take up too much time. I was like, Rob, you're missing the point. We're not doing anything until you catch a fish on the fly.
This is just awesome. I mean, the excitement level here on the boat is just tremendous. Rob's doing an awesome job. He's tried so hard to get one on fly. It's, as you've seen, it's a totally different game. You've got to get these fish up into the spread, get them hot, get them to turn off of a bait and get on a fly, which isn't always the easiest thing to do. And Rob did an awesome job there. You got him, yeah! All right, we got the fish in the tip, the leader in the tip there. It's a caught fish. Catching a fish on a bait, you know, it's as cool as it can get, but it's pretty much push button with these circle hooks, but totally different deal on the fly. You know, first of all, to get him to peel off of a bait, you know, that looks so good, and then you get him on a fly is hard in itself, and then get back, you know, if he doesn't eat it right away, to get a bait back out there and tease him back up again. We teased him up 3 times there. But then if that's not bad enough, then you got a 1-to-1 ratio on the reel, which means every time you make a turn, that's all the line you're getting back in on the reel, where a spinning rod's like 4 or 5 to 1, or a conventional even 6 to 1. So it's a whole different game, and Rob did a great job here, and he's been trying awful hard. We talked, he hooked 5 one day and ended up on the last fish. He ended up wrapping it around the reel, so he had a tough break. But he caught this one, and congratulations, Rob, your first,
right, thanks,
first billfish on fly.
Captain Ron, thanks.
Now, aboard the Captain Hook with Captain Ron Hamlin, one of the best bill fishing captains there is here on the planet. And you know, it just goes to show you, you know, you can have the best tackle, the best gear, and it's still at the end of the day, you got to have that fish that's going to cooperate.
Whenever I first had the opportunity to go to Guatemala, I was so stoked because I've heard so much about Captain Ron Hamlin. He is, no doubt, world famous. People know him from all over the place. He's ornery. I will tell you that right now. He's an ornery character, and he's sort of set in his ways, but he does know how to catch fish. And he is so good at keeping the boat close to a fish without over torquing the engine. It's just like he knows where the fish is going, stays right with it, get a nice clean release. They tag every single billfish they catch, which I'm not too accustomed to doing, but they tag them all, fill out a tag sheet, and off they go. He is a pretty cool guy.
First one on fly. Done this once before. I'm a pretty average bone fisherman, but this is a whole different ball game. I tell you, I did this once before. I had 8 shots. I hooked 5 of them, lost all 5 of them on jumps and breakoffs. And Captain Ron showed me a few new tricks starting the day here. Fishing with him. It's my first time to do this with him, and I tell you what he showed me just was unbelievable. Great cast I think I made every time, except this cast is probably my worst cast, and we still caught the fish. He came in all fired up. I tell you, if you want to fly fish, Guatemala is the place. You're never going to get this kind of chance, this many chances in a day, and that's what it's all about when you're fly fishing. Pacific Fins, Guatemala, baby.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead, and Sammy's going to reach over, Rob's going to walk back, and we're going to get the release on this awesome fish, awesome catch. It's almost time for that celebratory beer for Rob. Congratulations, Rob. Nice work, buddy. All right, we got a tag in the fish.
Captain Ron, thanks.
You're welcome, Rob. You did a great job.
Another memorable moment. We've had some good ones in the last couple of weeks. We caught 5 blue marlin out of 7 about a week and a half ago. And today I got my first one on, first sail on a fly. So a lot of great things going on in Guatemala. It's beautiful down here. You got the volcanoes right off the coast. You're trolling, watching them all day. The water's gorgeous. Man, it's awesome. What a place. Check it out.
Joe Dirt called. He wants his hair back.
Yeah, it's 80s hair band that's like everything. It's everything wrapped in one.
Who is that? In the still of the night! In the cool night!
You know, a lot of people are like, Rob, it's so cool you get to travel and go do all this cool stuff, shooting television shows. I'm like, yeah, man, it's crazy, you know, and what makes it even more crazy is the crew. It's not always just about the fishing, it's about all the good times in town also. Antigua was a blast, and you guys partied it up.
You like it, you want it, come and get it.
Welcome to No Say. Where am I? No Say. Where were I? No Say.
Man, folks, we're on the top of a bar called the Sky Bar in Antigua, Guatemala. You know, whenever I first decided to come to Guatemala and film a fishing show with Real Adventures, I really didn't know what to expect. I never knew much about it, so one night, actually the night before we came here, I sat on the internet till like 2 in the morning learning about this place. And everything I read, everything I learned that night didn't even come close to explaining Guatemala. Guatemala is unbelievable. It's organized. It's got a high level of culture, of history. The people here are fantastic. I'm talking beautiful, beautiful people. Just riding down the roads, 99.9% of the people you see are smiling. They're having a good time. There's beautiful restaurants. The terrain, the cool uplands, which is where we are right now, that's the most populated area. We just are surrounded by volcanoes. I think there's like 25 or 30 volcanoes stretching from the Mexico border all the way down to El Salvador. If someone were to say, where do you think you are right now? And they didn't tell me I was in Guatemala, I'd say, I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to think I was. But all I'm telling you is this should be on your list of to-goes.